Right, streaming is go.
Hello.
Hello, stream.
Hello, stream.
Hello, stream. Let's zoom out a bit more. And then we can see a vast, great tract of land. Thank you, Gareth. I can't see
in the
anything.
middle where the Holy Roman Empire is.
Where the Holy Roman Empire is, despite my very best efforts. Yeah, so I get all the way to the Caspian Sea in the east. As you can see, I filled in a large block over here. I've got quite a long way north. Haven't quite got to the southernmost expanses, but yeah.
Ghana is run by a de Normandy.
Though not. It's
run by your sister, isn't it?
It's run by my sister, yes.
Just don't think she has any children yet. Maybe you.
No, she does have children.
Oh,
she does have children.
She get children.
Yeah.
For a while, you were her heir.
But that was because she was like 15 and she inherited, and then of course she became 16, and since she was a ruler, she then presumably promptly got married to someone.
Yes.
So
Being as she is a sensible ruler.
Being as she is a sensible ruler. So let's unpause and see what happens with the defensive pact. It's doing the same thing it usually does. My long-term targets here are Nubia. And let's get rid of some of those messages, because let's do a brief bit of checking of stuff. So I've only got truce with the King of Vladimir at the moment, who's my minion, so that's okay. There is of course defensive pacts against me. I have a strong claim on the Emirate of Asyut.
That's nice.
That's quite a lot of Egypt. Maybe I'd quite like it. So that's certainly something that I should strongly consider. And we claim in a county in Nubia. Right, well, fine. You are my daughter, you're my second daughter.
Well, your first daughter, but your second child. Oh no, sorry, siblings, yes, you're
Yes.
quite right.
Right, so she's not particularly interesting. Let's marry her off to the despot of Croatia. Make sure we keep this in the family. I think.
That's like a reasonable plan.
There we go. Let's assign her a guardian.
I've been trying to do this mostly on the grounds of finding someone who will be cheered by being assigned her. Since she's now disappearing out of your...
Eventually disappearing out of my realm. Right, let's sort by rank. Well... So... he's generally not a complete... Let's give her to him.
Yeah, I think
Not
he looks like a decent person to a good educator, and he's someone you would like to make happy.
Yeah.
She might become Norwegian, but since she's not your heir, I don't think
that's a huge problem.
And ultimately she's the King of Croatia's problem, and you probably like him to have reasonable martial skill.
It's true. Well, good state marshal will, I think, up the number of troops and so on, won't it?
I think it does, yes. So I might actually have to check if you really want to know the answer. But yes, I think it's reasonable for your vassals to have decent state marshal and, if at all possible, terrible state diplomacy. Or something like that.
Arrange match. Despot of Chernihiv and random courtier. Yeah, we're fine with that. I think you were saying that you left the court to go to your new place. Okay. how threatening am I? Really rather.
Yes, I suspect the
So,
couple
okay.
of people have rejoined.
So someone has rejoined. That's
Also, I think there was the inheritance of one of your vassals there.
it's possible. Oh dear. Right, I need a new regent. Let's commander. Oh no, I'll recruit someone. Let's recruit someone. Alright, let's recruit a battlefield terrain. We'll try and recruit a battlefield terrain master. Right, so defensive pacts. England, alright.
Egypt is still in one.
Egypt is still in one.
You may be able to declare the wars against other people and then wait and see whether Egypt drops out before raising your... Wait a few weeks and see if Egypt drops out before raising any troops.
King of Jerusalem. Do we have a good claim? Yes, we do.
Yes, the exile of Anatolia has a claim on the Kingdom of Jerusalem.
Yes.
So you can take Jerusalem back off Nubia.
Yep, that's
Though that may actually not get you very much territory. Only highlighting the daily batch of the...
oh yes, it's highlighted that bit.
It gets you the kingdom. It gets him the kingdom. Indeed, the reason why we gave him Anatolia was so that he would have the resources to take more of it. But obviously, if he gets the kingdom, if he doesn't currently have the kingdom of Jerusalem, then it may help him if you can get him the kingdom of Jerusalem.
I think we should get him the kingdom.
How terrifying is the king of Nubia? Yeah, middling.
Moderately terrifying. I am quite terrifying there. Right, anyway, Nubia, we say. Nubia. Let's declare war and get Kingdom of Jerusalem back. Right. So... what was that?
I was saying you probably want to select yourself again, but just to check.
Ghana is not in the defensive pact.
I think you ended up selecting France and there's one
Damn
with
it. So she's moderately thingy.
So,
She's unlanded.
yes.
Damn it. So we've got Nubia.
On general principles, since you have don't have a truce with the Holy Roman Empire, you almost certainly want to go to war with the Holy Roman Empire.
I probably want to go to war with the Holy Roman Empire.
Though you may have to track down a useful claim for this.
Oh yeah, let's briefly go and look at how much spare stuff I have. Nothing
none
at
at all.
the moment. That's extremely irksome. I'm sure I have some stuff building.
Yes. You did lose a bunch when on the last
Oh yes,
succession,
of course, yes.
and then you did indeed start building some more. But the problem was that the last succession that Paschalis has not been on the throne for very long.
It's true.
So I think you're...
So my priority should definitely be landed people.
So I think you will have a few things in due course. Yes, you have an unlanded claimant for Arabia.
Yeah. About 1 billion.
Counties. A landed claimant for Smaland.
Which would fill in some of Sweden.
Like 1 or 2 counties. appears to be about as good as it gets.
Yeah, well, I think we should go and take Smaland back. Well, you know, take it back into Sweden, I mean. So they're moderately scary. Right. So. As part of the Christian defensive pact against the Holy Roman Empire, do I have a claimant?
One county,
Well,
which is half of the duchy.
which is half the duchy. And it's someone landed.
Yes. And they're presumably fairly soft.
And they're fairly soft.
At war with the Holy Roman Empire, don't they?
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder, is the Holy Roman Empire currently at war with the defensive pact?
Possibly. How exciting. Yes, it is.
Right,
So-
the Holy Roman Empire may be a bit busy at the moment then.
I can't declare war on them. So.
Probably don't have a claim against. Well, you might have a useful claim against Pope.
Only.
You've got a county.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Not against someone with 15,000.
No. King of Sicily is not part of a defensive pact against us. Do we have anything good?
We have a duchy claim for Sicily.
But for someone unlanded, so we'd have to
Yes.
hang around a bit. And he's got a pact with Serbia. So, do we have a claim against Serbia as well? Right, so we've got a de jure claim on Serbia. So Sicily and Serbia we might do. Kiev. Don't have the claim. Let's go back to that view. Georgia's in a defensive pact. Yeah, that's Holy Roman Empire, isn't it?
In theory, I think everything that you're at war with should have a slight flattened line on it. But
What is the Byzantine Empire?
a landed claimant for
For Dyrrhachion. And then we're into de jure claims. So,
I wonder if it may be worth looking at Spain.
at what?
Spain,
Oh, Spain, yes.
Iberian Peninsula more generally. We've got a couple of unlanded claimants to the kingdom.
Yeah, one of whom's a woman. Nothing very good there. So, genetics. Nothing good there at all. So,
general, you want to be going after at least the big enemies.
Yes.
On grounds that they are the ones that your vassals will find it harder to go after.
So
you've already got 29% war score in that war.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm I'm doing something because I'm counting up how many.
Right.
So that's 21,000 troops. That's 23,000 troops. 24,000 troops. Sorry. That's about 55,000 troops. And that's about 60,000 troops. Yeah. Let's just check. So they're landed, and they are landed. I have personal claim on that emirate. Egypt is currently in the defensive pact. Let's go find the Kingdom of Galicia, Volhynia.
Those all appear to be landed, if I'm reading this correctly.
Yeah. They have a truce, they have a thing with Serbia, but I think that's going to be fine. Right. I think that's definitely enough. Let's sit back to realm view. And work out.
It appears, well, it says it can be created. The create button's greyed out.
Yes.
Which is curious. I wonder if there's some
weird thing.
Rule that means you can't currently.
Yes.
It'll turn up again.
Oh, I can recruit an academy here. Excellent. Let's try doing that. Make him a commander.
Yeah, I've got another guy turning up too.
I know, but I'm about to go to war. I'm probably going to get through a bunch of them. Right. So
we're kind of wanting to see if Egypt drops out of the defense
pact. Yes. So let's. You've dropped out of the defensive pact, which is not very helpful. Although, do I have a good claim against you? No, I don't. Right, they're besieging Constantinople. I probably want to go and stop them doing that.
I'm slightly confused by how Constantinople is so weak at the moment, but presumably that's because you've only just taken it over. The next door county. And whether that's what they're actually besieging in the You can zoom in, it's allowed.
It's a theory. Let's at least just click on the county, because then I can get. Yes, I just don't have that many defenders.
Well, also their morale is apparently terrible.
Yes. Right. Anyway, I think that means we should probably, do some more. you over there. So that's going to get us started on that. Right, let's find out where we are. So we need Galicia Volhynia, which is over here and has 2,000 people. That's a total of 6,000 people available. What have we got over here? We've got Lithuania, Polsk, sod it. Empire, and that's Crusader Jerusalem. So what main thing for us? Let's grab you guys and stick you somewhere in the middle of the country. Shove you on those ships and ship you off to Croatia. That's got new stuff on there. You guys should head over here to be part of that effort. Turn down time a bit. zoom in a bit. Let's find you. I'm going to stick Captain Spiegel's in there. Do you get to be... Why can't I change that? Fine. Right, well the Holy Roman Empire is busy having a big war in
Sardinia.
Sardinia.
Yes, well, it did go in range a defensive pact against it.
It did, didn't it? Our holding somewhere is under siege. You're starting to look a bit thin. Let's instead grab you guys and not you over here. Fine, let's put some people in charge of this. Yeah, 5 walls at once. I'm almost not trying. Okay, good. Right. Thank you, well done. Keep converting. I'm very pleased with your conversion efforts. Holding where? I can't even see it. Oh, it's probably under siege from someone else. Right, don't care if it's besieged by someone else. Right, yes.
So why have you got 30%, 35% war score against it?
That's an entertaining question. Let's go and look at that. Occupation.
Okay, someone possibly in some way on your behalf was already occupied
Half
of it, I think.
Well, yes. Right, yes, anyway, you can sit down out there. Wait! Right, this is the long and tedious phase where I try and get all my armies in the right place. Having got you there, I now need to wait for the other lot to get there. Muhammad's war for Abdul Ghafar's claim on Assyria. Okay. My question. Okay, you want that bit. How many of you are there? That is my big question. About 3,000 of you. Well, okay. I think I have a plan. Which is probably win one of my other wars somewhere else. Right, you are a reasonable sized army. Let's march you into the Holy Roman Empire. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it there. Ah, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Brilliant. My armies are actually arriving places where stuff will happen. I've inherited the Kingdom of Arl. Let's go find the Kingdom of Arl. Let's wrap it up with Aquitaine, if we can. But provided the Exarch of Aquitaine likes me, let's grant them the Viceroyalty of Arl. Realms and sub-realms. It's England, that's Aquitaine, that's Pannonia. Right, okay. That's sorted that out. English army has arrived somewhere. Right, off we go. Glue English army together. I think we need you over here because we actually have slightly more stuff to do over here than we thought, on account of whoever it was deciding that now is a great time to take me on. Yes, I should remember to leave a buffer for the inevitable moment when someone goes, you know what, it would be a really good idea if... So that's right. Okay, that's also alright. Where the hell's that? Right, you get in there. There's a small problem at this point that I have no idea where most of the places in my empire are. Thank you for telling me my vassal levies have been raised too long. I would never have guessed. Ooh, when's the next crusade due? No, 15 years. Good. Right. Okay. Glue. Now... let's play the game called Stick people with speed boots in there and sending everyone off on a fun trip to Constantinople. Because you totally wanted that, right? There we go. Off we go. We're off to see the wonderful wizard of the Byzantine Empire. He would quite like Constantinople back, at least temporarily. Although, why they're besieging Constantinople rather than literally anywhere else?
Because it had horrifically low morale for some reason.
Yeah, but anywhere else will probably also have horrifically low morale and won't have a fort level of 16.5. Get you into us. Right. Da, 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 da. How are we doing? Good. It's starting to be something that has numbers in it. Ooh, excellent. Someone's running to a revolt war. Brilliant, we're fine with that. Unless it means that that case's belli is no longer valid, in which case, boo. English army has arrived there. Right, want to glue you lot together. Nubia, you say. Which? So that's the little patch we want. You have to go in there. Let's put me in there. I'm not completely hopeless. I still kind of want the free sieve thing of little red dots outside the bit that's in the sort of army window so that I could see where all my troops were. I just dismiss those fleets. Oops. That's all I do. Yes, good. Okay, you get to join in and go there. You could probably be dismissed because there are only so many boats that I need. Right, negative. Right, back to watching them step through. Holding in Constantinople is under siege. Hey! It's got me minus 10%.
That's why they besieged Constantinople.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go
Well worth having.
I'm going to go and get it back. I'm pretty clear on this subject.
Was the army that's going to get it back have sensible central command? Really?
Yes, that's the thing I set up first. Let's glue you guys together. You get to go in there. Aha, right. Good. We are besieging the target area in the Holy Roman Empire. Finally, after shoveling our people around all over the place. So, right. Off we go. Serene Doge Callum the Tenacious doesn't seem to be very serene. Okay. Well. Okay, we've got defenders and we've got decent people in charge there. Excellent. Right, fine. Let's just have this battle. Starting to get up to strength. Where are you guys going? You're going next to me. Let's maybe pull you back a county. Do So about this battle, then. This battle, then. So one of their flanks is looking quite miserable. They do have a narrow flank advantage on... Right. That's fine. Ooh. They were up to 48% against the Holy Roman Empire, which is nice. My battle was going very well, and now everyone's turned into some kind of mustard.
Yes, I do appear to be some mustards there.
Right, that's fine. Let's glue you guys together and shovel you across there. You get to have the Exarch of Franconia as someone who's available and not currently in a battle. So we were...
This one, while the numbers look might work.
Don't think that's going to work now. Well, we'll see where they flee to and then get them together with some of my other armies from somewhere. Thank you for saying that the people of Constantinople have developed well. It's not very helpful right now. Well, that's not done that war any good. So, good. You guys are doing okay, which is basically sitting down in a large army and not doing anything. Let's grab you lot together. So, where are you guys going?
Somewhere. Oh, in a minute. Can you see where I am? They never at all, or have they not yet decided where they're fleeing?
I don't know.
Maybe they haven't decided where they're fleeing to yet. I don't know.
Okay.
Ooh, yes, they've decided now.
Right, well, they're going over there. That's
They're going
fine.
all the way to a nearby friendly army
Yes.
in the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah. Well, they could be going over here to Nubia instead. That's the other available option. So Eva right there. On the plus side, that loss to the Byzantine Empire haven't done. Okay, it's dented me a bit, but just not that much. Right. You get to go in there. Because where are you guys going? okay. They're going off to meet.
For some reason, your army's like fleeing into the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah, it's mildly inexplicable. Yes, oh right, okay. You guys get in there. Yeah, let's glue you lot together. Let's put a siege leader in there. There. Good. Right, we're starting to get towards numbers where I can go and think about what I'm actually going to do with you lot. You're just in the wrong place. Sixth bond. English army has arrived in France. Hooray, we won a siege against the Holy Roman Empire. We're at 5% war score with them. It's not a great siege, but you know, we're working on it. I do have like someone in charge of that. Oh, sorry, I'll just wait till the other guys turn up. Okay, so then next. So anyway, that's the place we're actually trying to besiege. Glue you not together. Right. So. No, that's the wrong way. That is precisely not the right direction. So we are after this lot, I think. The kingdom. Bohemia.
Actually, just made out of a bunch of random offcuts. It looks like.
Yeah.
Mostly, I think you're getting the crown.
Yeah. Let's wander over there.
That one looks like it might be a revolt, and that's not part of the kingdom.
Oh yeah, that is currently part of the revolt. Right, off we go. Let's go over there. Right. Whether the revolt then becomes a revolt against you, or possibly your new vassal. I don't know. Siege of Safford. So I can gain 1 learning, and he might become shy. 20%, 70% diligent, 20% hard. So 70% chance I gain 1 learning, 30% chance I become shy. 70% chance... That's my minion.
Yes, your heir.
My heir. My eventual heir.
Yes.
Oh yeah, my heir. 70% chance I get diligent, 20% chance I get arbitrary. He gets rather. And 10% chance that he loses 1 learning.
You.
Oh, yes, that I lose 1
I'm trying to get the pronouns right, because
yes.
it's even more confusing with them wrong.
Yes. Yes.
I would go for being likely to gain diligence.
Yeah, let's try. Hooray, he's become diligent. Right, good. Right, what are we besieging now? We are besieging Chastelet. Anyone would think that the French had been hanging around in here doing French things. Aha! We have besieged somewhere successfully in the target territory. You'll be astonished to hear. That's for the Holy Roman Empire. Holding where? Okay. So what's that holding like? Okay, that is... I think that's an amount that we should go and fight them. Because that way we'll get them down to a level where they're not going to be able to besiege my stuff. Right. Actually, I'm going to shove you over there to try and regain some people, because you'll regain it faster in my territory. So, how go this battle? Peasant revolt for... yeah. Yuriev. My follow-up question in a minute is going to be, where the hell is Yuriev? But I'm sure...
War at the bottom, at the right-hand end of your list.
Indeed, I will go and look, but I want to watch what's happening in this battle first.
Exarch of Denmark.
Well, I inherited it from a despot.
That's a lie often.
Oh, okay.
I think it often says
Oops, hang on.
despot when it actually means exarch.
So
In many cases, the game instead tells you the current title of the person from whom you inherited something. But I possibly actually dead exarchs get called despots for no good reason. If you go click on him in the right hand in the top right box that gave you the message. No, not the person. Yes.
Yeah, that was
right,
exarch.
that says exarch, even though the
message
says
says
despot.
despot.
So yes, exarch is correct. Despot is not correct.
Ooh, our Holding Middlesex is under siege. Is that really 6,000 people? That is really 6,000 people.
How annoying.
So, if I march them in and then immediately raise my personal levies...
I believe your personal levies will have high morale,
Right,
unlike
so
these levies, I think.
that should
So I
be
think
okay.
that will work.
Well, let's give it a go. It's worth a try. Oh no, hang on, we want to come in from Bedford, don't we? Because otherwise we have to cross the Sodding River Thames. Not that we've been bitten by this before or anything. But, so anyway, somewhere over here there was a battle. Holding Constantinople is under siege. Yes.
Besiege Constantinople while you try to find a big enough army.
Well.
Assemble.
Yeah, they're reinforcing fast at the moment though, so I'll probably get back to that fairly soon. Anyway, so right, you guys. We killed a duchess, that's nice. It's given us a lot of war score. 40% war score, brilliant. Right, let's go and besiege the target territory. So, Mr. Block, let's zoom out a bit so we can actually see what's going on. You're besieging there. You are besieging there. You're besieging there and you're getting yourself back together. You're besieging there, and there is currently no sign of the Nubian army. Okay then. So you're in Mecklenburg and are besieging it, which is what we want you to do. As part of Operation Goddammit We Will. Oh, let's go and see where this place is. Right. Okay, you're over there. Fine, I'm sure we'll get to you at some point.
Yeah, it's right next door to Galicia Bohemia.
Right, you look like you probably want some commanders at the moment. Looks like Aquitaine. We've arrived in Bedford. Let's zoom in, march in there, and then let's dismiss those messages so I know what is going on elsewhere in my empire. Thank you for saying our holding in Uria if it's under siege. I kind of guessed it.
Now.
Right. Raise personal levies.
Made that battle a lot happier, and they are still at full morale because personal levies.
I don't know where that siege is. Where are we besieging now? Oh, let's assault that. So, battle afoot, you say? And if I get really desperate, I can always raise
another 1,500 troops.
1,500 troops,
I think
yes.
they start with decent morale as well.
Yes, I seem to be short on commanders.
Yes.
Damn. I should have checked that. Stoats.
His troops keep coming out of the woodwork.
Yes. Not that it's worked, damn it.
No.
Right, fine. You're probably going to run away and then come back. Next time we'll put some actual commanders in charge of you and not forget about it, because there are too many places. Right. So we won a battle against someone. Right, let's zoom out a bit so we can see what is going on. So, glue you lot together. Right. Looks like they're trying to assemble the Holy Roman Empire army. I think my plan here is, once I've wrapped up that war, is to then try and bring these two armies here together. Okay, we're quite just a bit over the supply limit, but that's fine. I'm sure we will be under the supply limit fairly shortly. So now to besieging Attigny. Right, well, try and stick you guys back together there. Let's assault that holding, because really... Oh, brilliant. So now, where do I want to bring you to? I think I want to bring you to Weimar. Let's just check that everything's okay over here. Yes, it is. Oh, people are conspiring to kill me. That's nice. My top suspect here would be the Holy Roman Empire. Right. So we've besieged all of that. Let's go. Nope, 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 nope. You guys are going. Nope. Stay. Stay. Right. You guys, I want to go over there. Let's stick Chief of Norway in. Under siege. Right, well, under the circumstances, I think we go and fight them. And let's put some people in there who aren't completely hopeless. A peace offer from the Holy Roman Empire. Holy Roman Empire loses 100 prestige. We get the Duchy of Smarland. Well, yeah. Okay. Right, well that's nice.
I mean, the Holy Roman Emperor is usually quite willing to surrender when it looks obvious you're going to win.
Yes.
It's one of the good things about going up against the Holy Roman.
It is, isn't it?
Others will fight on until the last possible moment.
You guys should go over here. And we should raise some fleets. Oh yes, of course. I don't need to do that anymore. So, the question here is, where exactly is the contested territory? It's over there. Right. Well, let's go. Okay, so... Oh, they've sodded off. Fine, we'll walk back over here then. Next time we will put someone speedy in charge. If you think you're going to play that game. Right, let's wait because you're reinforcing quite rapidly. Let's take you over there, and then let's take you. No, you're going there. You, however, going there. And that will give me a nice large army to go and kick the Nubian lot that are sitting in wherever it is that I first thought of. Right, you lot embark.
You've got some territory of Lothringia in southern Italy.
Yeah, but I want to take them here.
Yes, so if you send them into southern Italy...
Oh yeah, that's true. I can.
Right next to one of the counties you're interested in.
Yes, I can do that, can't I?
Or something.
Suffolk. let's march you into Suffolk. Let's zoom in and shove you into Middlesex for the later collection thereof. Hooray, places are done in Catholic. Ooh, I've got 80% more score there. How cheer are you? Are you not very? Let's wait a little bit. And then we'll do a little...
merge them and sort out their command situation.
It's true. Let's glue them together. They're looking pretty chirpy. I think they'll be fine by the time... No, that's Oxford. Let's zoom in. Right, off we go. Let's read our notes. There we go. So... here we turn up with good commanders. And it's looking okay at the moment. Although, as we know, that can change quite quickly. That's taken us up to 100% war score. Brilliant. Because we captured...
You captured the King of
Nubia. Yeah. Right, let's release the peace after.
Yes.
Right, so we've got the Kingdom of Philistia back. Right, I think under the circumstances we shove you on a ship and we shove you off to southern whatnot. Debsk. You've arrived in Middlesex, thank you, yes we know.
I wasn't going to, but I wanted to see what happened if we did cello and put together this bit together. It's like it was amusing.
So let's go and see how this lot are doing. Hooray, we've besieged somewhere. Excellent. Right. Let's assault that holding. And let's sit down outside this one. So... we have a new despot of Swabia.
Squawk!
You're trying to besiege that place, which is a bit hopeless. We've arrived in Lychnidus. Right, brilliant. What are we besieging in Lychnidus? Somewhere perfectly reasonable. It's 6.5 fort, so let's just sit down and have at it. So... okay, 93%. Let's assault that. 99% more score.
Probably if you just walk next door and quickly beat that army up. Unless, of course, they manage to leave.
They can try it if they like. They might be a giant otter. Oh, we've got 100% more score. Let's release the peace otter and enforce our demands. Right, we've got that little county. So, ooh, that's entertaining. So yes, he loses prestige and we gain the theme of Dyrrachion. Okay! I mean, we have 28% more score. Or have you just worked out that I've, freed up like 20,000 troops in the last sort of few months and now they're all going to be coming to say hello? Okay, well that's exciting. So, you lot, I think you should go over here to that lot. So, and you guys, then we should actually select. Excuse me, let me just zoom out a bit. So we want to go down there to write that. Okay. Right, let's split you in two.
We do have a bunch of incoming ships in this area.
Yes, that's fine. I'm about to divert them to here. Right. Right. So you have to go.
Is there a way of seeing the edit history for a Facebook post then?
I have no idea.
Probably not.
Maybe for the ones.
Well,
What Dejaure Kingdom is the remaining Middle Eastern bit of Nubia?
so some of it's in Philistia and some of it's in Egypt.
I'm slightly surprised that you didn't get more of it by taking Philistia away.
Yeah, but I think some of it's also Crusader Jerusalem in some complicated way. I can use up the petty kingdom of Mecklenburg. Well, let's do that then. Has that got me anything good?
ask what its de jure liege is. Probably the most useful question you can ask at this point.
Pomerania.
Okay, does King of Pomerania exist? You can again just click on it to find out.
Oh yeah.
Right,
No.
it currently doesn't exist, so it's perfect. It's fairly safe for you to hold that, though the any count underneath it.
Yeah. No, right. Let's not try and pull my probably not homosexual courtier.
You could have checked first. You know, this game gives you 100% accurate gaydar.
It's true, it does. I would just also like to point out that the chances of getting caught are quite high, and the consequences of getting caught are probably only very slightly less bad than getting caught aborting your own child.
Abort.
So let's check what we're doing. We've got 38% battle and 5% occupation. On account of the fact that there's quite a lot of Nubia.
Shank the Pope to get let off, Steph suggests.
Isn't something I can do unless the game suggests it. Calabrian Revolt, Johnny Get.
Is it worse or better to abort someone else's child?
You can't abort someone else's child. It's not a game option.
You can murder them. That's
Okay, yeah, you can murder people's children, but that.
I was meaning more murder the person currently carrying the child. But yes. At least we don't know of it being possible.
Yeah. It's not been anything that's been offered to us at any point. I think
we
you
haven't
can.
actually seen it mention a difficult pregnancy for anyone other than the player character. So maybe if they do get one.
Maybe.
But on the other hand, maybe most of the fathers are too oblivious to notice. Murder does get you into trouble as well. We discovered that one in the previous game where we started murdering people at ludicrous rates.
Yes.
And it turned out that everyone hated it. But everyone was... It wasn't as bad as infanticide.
No. Infanticide is minus 100 for, like, a century. It was minus 100 for a century. It was really that bad. You can go and check if you want. It was a huge penalty.
But, yes... being caught murdering people did cause some trouble.
Yeah,
Quite
a lot.
But they keep finding new leaders for their rebellion. I'm sure if we keep murdering the leaders, it will all sort itself out.
No,
it really doesn't.
It meant that everyone hated us because we kept murdering them.
And then curiously, they keep raising rebellions. There are some people you're not allowed to murder at all.
Okay, right, yes, okay, I'm not at war with you anymore. Okay, so... Can we... send you over there?
You may suffer supply limit problems down there.
Yes. That's fine. Everyone else is going to be dismissed. Because now I have, like, plenty of troops, just not necessarily in the right place. Of Carthaginensis. So, does anyone here like me? Right. Let's mostly solve that one. How are we doing technology wise? We are inching our way towards the 8 million things that we need to do. Alright, you dismiss. So you're still besieging Constantinople. Because presumably you're having a fight with someone up there. Commander. Battlefield terrain expert. Excellent. Aha! After 100 years under the Kingdom of France, the Republic of Fayum is no longer considered a de jure part of the Sultanate of Egypt.
That's nice.
Yep. I mean, it's going to be a squillion years before France is a de jure part of my country, because apart from anything else, France is still
Yes.
stubbornly part of the Holy Roman Empire, despite you'd think that, like, the King of France would have gone after them by now, but maybe the Holy Roman Empire is still...
It's a bit scarier than France.
It's true. I'm slightly surprised by this war, because they started this war, and then they haven't come and besieged any of my stuff. So I've just been getting ticking war score for them, like, failing to do anything. This revolt, on the other hand, is doing quite well. But that's fine. I'm going to be up there and kicking it any minute now. Well, any millennium now. And I have 2 holdings ready to go for my next thing. Let's build some more. How old am I? I'm 32. I can build quite a few new holdings. So I have 2 new holdings building at the moment. Three new holdings building at the moment. Well, good luck. So, squad, come on. Off we go. Bishop, Theophilus says these revolting bishops. Right, so there we are. We are fighting a revolt army. They are not at all tough. Pretty much as expected, really. Ooh, 100% war score, brilliant. Release the peace altar. So... let's get you down there. Try and besiege some bits that aren't part of the random territory. You are still on your way to one of the small bits of the kingdom that's actually left. As all of my troops meander gently southwards in search of some war score against these guys. How big? 4,000, okay. Let's besiege Nizhny Novgorod. And let's assault that holding. I think it's barely a holding. And that one. And let's wander over here. Yes, I wonder if I get the Kingdom of Thingy, do I also get the Revolt War that's happening?
I don't know.
Ooh, let's create the Kingdom of Ruthenia, because I can do that.
Right, which bits of it are part of your territory then?
That's a very interesting question. So
If you switch to normal realm view, then and then display the de jure kingdom you just created, which of course is one of your holdings. Yes. That's in de jure mode. So that tells you roughly which parts of your territory are part of Ruthenia.
yeah.
So I think what you should look for is someone who is a de jure vassal of a nearby kingdom that you would like to pull them out of.
During the transfer of power, Paschalis to Normandy lost their sword.
Oh dear. Which transfer of power?
Becoming despot of Ruthenia, apparently, I think.
Right. So you probably had to be specially crowned for it, and you took your ceremonial sword and
some
put it down on a
bugger
train
nicked
or something.
it.
Well, probably not on a train. You haven't invented trains yet.
Yes.
Happily, it's not like you have a shortage of magic swords.
It's true, I do not have a shortage of magic swords or exalted Crusader war maces or other, like exciting things. Right, anyway, so we've created the Kingdom of Ruthenia. I am not going to create that. I can't create the Kingdom of Maghreb currently, but you'd like me to. Okay, right, whatever. So somewhere up here we were busy trying to do stuff. One day we will arrive in Ashley, wherever that is. I know, people are trying to plot to kill my son. So back you go up there, because that is... Who the hell are you? Oh, you're raiders. Right, don't care about raiders. Let's just wander off down here and see where all my armies are getting on. Okay, one of them is about to turn up in the not contest. Oh, the Pope has died. Long live the Pope. In the contested. Oh, I've inherited the Kingdom of Brittany. Right, back we go over here. Right, you. Yeah, but almost everyone thinks I'm a foreigner. That's practically impossible to get rid of. And nearly everything else is like... There we are. Well... Well, oh yeah. I should have thought about that. States. Yes, it is. Or Wales. I feel that Wales and Brittany go together a bit, better.
You're the Empire of England. What on earth are you doing worrying about cultural issues such as that?
Well,
it's close to France, obviously it should be merged with France.
Right, okay, you're going over there, that's what I want. Right, fine. What I want to see is what's happening here in Arabia. we have arrived somewhere and we are besieging somewhere. Jolly good. Right, that's terribly exciting.
It's going to be a while.
It is going to be a little while. Unpause, because time is not going. We've inherited the kingdom of Baetica. Okay. Let's grant you a viceroyalty of Baetica. To check that hasn't left any weird bits. That has not left any weird bits. Okay. So off we go. Oh, I've inherited the kingdom of Armenia. Right. Oh, I've had a magnificent painting added to my thing. Excuse me. I need to go and look at my magnificent painting.
Does that mean that the whoever Exarch of Armenia got a magnificent painting?
Yes.
Original.
Owner Marozban Farid Vaspurakan.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Remember that you've got one, so if an artist turns up, you should give it away.
Yes. Right, so, Assyria.
It's not a relic, you can't stuff in your relic.
Right, well, let's grant you a viceroyalty of Armenia. And Trebizond. And Trebizond.
What's your layout? What does the map look like now then?
So we need to give Azerbaijan to someone.
Yes. Well, why on? Oh. Right. Yes. I think we.
So I'm going to give you Lycnidos. Because I need to... Yes, I'm just...
Actually, no, fair enough. It's no box yet, it needs to.
I feel that, like, this lot, Satala, Kitharium, that lot.
Well, those are all mayors and such like, so they for them to be your vassal, that must mean you're holding the county they're in.
Oh yeah, and I want to hold counties.
Assuming you do, then yes, you do.
Right, let's transfer Chaldea though. Because I can give away counties.
Sussex and York.
However,
Probably be transferred to England.
yes. Right, let's find the King of England.
Sorry, the
Serene
Serene
Doge.
Doge of England.
Gloucester. York. Sussex.
I suspect those were previously part of Brittany. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
inheritance in Brittany was.
Let's just check there's nothing else weird.
None of those obviously so far obviously go to England, do they?
Well, and I'm back below the vassal note, which is the important thing. Let's just check what I've got kicking around. So I've got 2 duchies. I've got lots of spare stuff, basically.
Oh right, that might be why the Trebizond bits didn't get transferred into Armenia, was because you're currently holding the Duchy of Trebizond, so they got kept with you.
Yeah.
As Duke of Trebizond.
So that's fine. I think what I do is...
Maybe that someone would like the Duchy of Trebizond, possibly the...
Yeah, but what I want to do is I think give the counties away,
Yeah,
and then
duchies,
give the duchy.
The duchies are not very...
Can I transfer the duchy without losing the county?
Oh, do you also hold... Oh right, in Mecklenburg's case, you...
I don't hold anything, so I can give Mecklenburg away to someone. And I'm not...
I think you can in action... yes, I think if I think strictly you can transfer the duchy without transferring the counties, but you'll get an opinion penalty for holding the counties.
Yeah, let's grant the landed title of Mecklenburg to Bohemia. And because it's all exarchs down there, I will currently take the penalty of holding the duchy. Because then I can use the counties next time I go to war.
So are those counties in Trebizond?
I'm pretty sure they are. We can go and look at. So it's Theodosius and Thingy.
Yes, okay.
At least one of them is. No idea where the other one is. Belgium, man. Belgium. Telling me I can create it and then you're telling me I can't create it. But anyway, right, so...
Well, what happens if you mouse over it when it says you're out of piety?
Ah. Right, okay, that's a
You've
good
earned
reason.
So much piety. I think you can buy piety from the Pope.
I think I can buy piety by,
asking for, by sending him money, essentially.
yes, by asking for forgiveness of my sins. But... I'm running out of places to study technology.
Because Middlesex is as good as it gets.
Pretty much, for most things, yes.
Boing.
Stop bloody dying, I am doing things.
Sadly, it turns out that most of what you do as an emperor with viceroys under you is cleaned up after they die.
Yes, right, okay. Hang on, I've got a Queen of Bohemia. Let's make her Viceroy of Pannonia.
Ooh, what does that do to her opinion of you? Does she still have the huge penalty for viceroyalty? Yes, she does.
But I also get the plus from,
Yeah.
So Is there anything weird that's happening?
So there was, oh yes, you need more piety to create Margaret, don't you?
Yes.
Which is a pity because you can use that to pull a bunch of France out of France in due course.
Well, yes, but okay, my pointy sticks people are currently busy. Right, this well, I'll maybe consider getting you to. So let's get you researching military technology. In. Right, come on. Anyway, I'd like to find out how this bit's going, whether it's going anywhere. So we're still schlepping our way across north-eastern Europe, trying to get somewhere. There we are, trying to how are we doing down there? We are slowly nibbling away at a 6.5 fort. Well, that's fair enough. Ossory has become Catholic. I'm surprised that somewhere in Ireland, Southern Ireland has been, like, not Catholic, but there we go. I think I may just have mixed up Pannonia and Franconia. That would explain some things. Oh well, Stokes.
Well, it seemed like a perfectly sensible thing to combine with Bohemia, given that they are next door to one another, so I wasn't going to complain.
It's true, it's not quite what I intended to do.
Smallish kingdoms.
Yeah, medium size. Right, so you've arrived there. You are busy running away. You're going to Godolph, which is over there. Fine. Wow. It's taken us up 78% more score. Can we assault the next place? No, not really. Right. So it looks like we're going to run into their army, which is just what we want. And hopefully that all means we'll be done by about 11:30, which is when I want to go to bed. So, somewhere in there were, yes, some of Galicia for Bohemia. It's taken us up to 86% more score. Right, where are you guys going? That's not right. So you're going to Pskov. Well, let's follow you. Their holding in Com is under siege. Oh my god, right, you've found...
You've found some territory to attack.
Yes.
We're busy besieging your territory, sorry. I think surely you have someone closer. Oh, well, maybe not.
Not currently raised. I have put someone with Spielbuch in charge of that army. So we can get more war score from that. Right. My question is now, can I find anywhere to besiege? Having just, like, wiped out the army. Ooh, that's back from being besieged by the other lot. So, ooh, Chernihiv has gone Catholic. Right, brilliant. Proselytize. Okay, I've just inherited the Kingdom of Lusitania. That's not somewhere. Right.
You would have thought that by now things would have settled down and you'd actually have sensible layouts down here. Fuck no.
But no.
So, given that this is Spain,
I'll make you ex-Archessa of 3 places. You get Lusitania as well. Which is slightly random, but also I kind of don't care.
well, that makes her the ex-Archessa of the northern half of Spain,
Broadly speaking.
Of the yellow half of Spain.
Yes.
And gives her some forces to go after Leon and such like.
Yeah, I mean it might work out, you never know. So we're at 95% war score. Go a bit faster if people manage not to die for 5 bloody minutes. On the plus side, I do have reasonable monthly piety accrual, and next time I get to build something on one of my big buildings, I can build something that gets me more piety.
How many piety did you need? Was it 200?
200. And that also means I can't go excommunicating people for a bit.
Yeah.
Right, so that means I lose that dishonourable extra levies, but everyone is miserable. I get 10 gold, lose 4.
Gold.
Right. So 50% chance of I regain control of the army and gain 50 prestige, and I get strong leader. Or I get weak leader. Well, let's try being a strong leader, because that's the least terrible thing we can do. I've lost. Where the other army are? There they are. There they are. Okay. So, hurrah! I won. I get strong leader. Right. So we're there, slowly besieging Kana, and this lot are schlepping their way back up through Kuwait and modern-day Iraq towards Qom. One day they will get there, probably. Hopefully there's enough of an army left to actually fight those guys. Ooh, my son is of age, he's become a grey eminence. Let's try and see how he has turned out. Okay, hang on, his thing hasn't even kicked in yet. Right, okay, yep.
That's pretty grey.
It's even greyer than me.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking grey. Right, so his betrothed is 14, so we've got a couple of years to wait. So he's a genius, he's kind, he's zealous, gregarious, temperate, honest, and diligent.
He'd be popular too then.
So he'd be fairly popular, and I've got
all the other things
everything
numbers are nice.
over 10.
How's his betrothed turning out?
How's his betrothed turning out?
Not bad.
So she's genius, zealous, patient. She's got good martial.
11 martial.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
can you find out who she's being taught by? No one.
No. Can I? So she is currently French. Can I find a guardian?
That feels a bit weird.
That feels a little bit weird. I'm going to see if I can find someone French. You'd hope I could find someone French.
I mean, it's unlikely she'll turn Greek as a result of 2 years of training.
It's true.
You could just put her under yourself, which would be slightly less weird than putting her under the future husband. If you sort by diplomacy, you'll get yourself at the top of the list. You
Yes,
probably
yes.
want grey eminence in particular, because you want her. I think you want her to be a grey eminence as well, ideally.
Yes. Well, no, I think let's go with Trianos.
Okay.
Because he's even better than
And
me.
this is only a proposal, of course.
Yes. Dyrrhachion has become Catholic.
Vladimir arrived.
Right in Vladimir. It's normative determinism at work. Right, so they're trying to scrape together. Right.
So he should now be able to make her a grey eminence as well.
And then eventually we should have some truly terrifying state diplomacy. Right, release the peace order. Enforce demands. We've got all of Galicia, Volhynia. Right, excuse me, let's turn everything pink again so I can find. Right, so we can dismiss you. And we can dismiss. We can wait. And we can dismiss you. So the Galician Volhynian revolt is now its own separate thing.
Alright.
I need to transfer some vassals to something.
I mean, if you look at your list of vassals, you can see you do have a. Well, I was going to say look at the bottom of the list for the counts and things.
So let's see if I transfer him. I was going to look down for.
Yes, that's another reasonable vote.
Yeah. You want control of the Duchy of Normandy. Right. Right, anyway, that's got me under the limit again. So.
And I think your son will have a higher limit, so that would be tolerable.
Yes. Though we are going to top out at some point.
Well, you mean you'll eventually reach the point where you can't get sons with ever higher
Yes.
But yes, I think. Probably. I mean, I think they do just get a fraction of the diplomacy of their mentor. Mentor's not quite right, guardian.
Yeah. I've inherited the kingdom of Lotharingia. Right, where's Lotharingia?
It's a bit just to the east of France.
Oh yeah, it's that way, isn't it?
So you could merge it into France or into the one you were confused by before, to the east.
Oh yeah. Let's merge it into France. Let's find a despot of France. Let's grant them the Viceroyalty of Lithuania, which will probably make them a little bit happier. Right, so 62% more score here.
We managed to reach there at. Alright, he's
That's
created the
pretty
Kingdom of Margaret,
Margaret.
which is unfortunate because it means it's going to be an actual kingdom.
Kingdom, yes. Yeah, but I don't have enough piety yet.
Yes.
So my guys are coming in. I've got, like, let's put someone else in charge of the other wing. Right. What I also want is a button that says, take my troops home by the shortest possible route, please. Ooh, we can use up the Grand Principality of Kiev. Oh, I think we should do that. And then I think we should get you the Duchy of Kiev. Right. I'm up to 5,000 prestige, but that's a tiny fraction of my father. Mind you, I mean, 2 crusades and going to war when you're 2 years old. It does give you
Paschalis didn't get to inherit the empire
time
as a
until
baby.
yes. Well, I mean, the reason Brock got it so young was because Paschalis 1, I think, snuffed it within approximately 2 nanoseconds of achieving the empire. Come on, get in there. I'd just like to point out to you, Emir Hussein of the Mohammedan Emirate, that your war has been completely pointless. You have just, there was no reason to do this. 90% more score. Where are you going?
Fleeing, you don't know where yet. You won't know where they're ultimately going until they get there.
Oh, they're going to Esfahan. Well, let's chase after them a bit. How are we doing there? 12. %100% more score. Release the peace order saying, what the hell do you think you're playing at, you states?
A long march all the way back up the Arabian Peninsula. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Along across Africa.
You get to go across Africa instead. Fine, I'll have fun with that. Vladimirian Galician von Helian de jure war. Okay. Right. Go for it, guys. So, I'm at my vassal limit. I'm at my demesne. I'm within my demesne limit.
Your vassal limit appeared to be 47.
No, it's been 46.
Okay.
47 was when I went over the top. Aquitanian Papal de jure holding war. I'm sure we've had one of those before. Maybe the new Pope has fewer troops. Basically, right, you guys are back home. Disband unit. Check military.
You've got 25,000 troops somewhere and 189 ships.
Oh yeah, there's you guys. There's you guys, which I remember about now. And you guys, yes. And right, well, that's sorted out like 10,000 of them. Right. I didn't want to.
No, that's not yours. Sorry.
No.
Oh, there's that batch.
There's that batch which.
Marching all the way up. So that's 4,000. Okay, that's not all of it.
That's not all of them. Right. Well, we can let those guys march while I try and find. I want an army find.
So that they'll actually start moving.
I want
There's
to.
21 in that band. Yeah, we've lost the Dutch originals.
Yes.
So we're looking for about 5,000 more troops somewhere.
Anywhere?
No, they're not in Iceland.
Aha!
What are they doing there?
I don't recall.
Oh,
Right.
that's where the capital of France is.
Right,
Right.
so when I raised extra troops, oh, my domain size is too big.
That's good. Probably because you just built a bunch
Dutch
of
of
baronies.
baronies. So let's. I wanted to give something to my son.
I'm not sure you in general can, but you could try. Okay.
So the question is, do I give him one of the baronies or do I give him a county?
I think a county would be more useful.
Do I give him Middlesex or is that...
No.
No.
Give him one that isn't your capital, so yes, and your field.
Yeah, right, there we are.
Unfortunately now he's become your landed vassal.
Right. But that's fine. I can find...
His de jure liege and stuff them under him for now. Stuff him under them for now.
Well...
If you,
Oh, hang
I'm
on.
not sure. Go to him. Go to his title.
Thing. Right, Exarchate of Armenia. So let's transfer vassalage. Right, there we go.
So he gets a little bit of experience running a
Small place.
of the empire.
And that might mean that he has, like, non-zero piety when he inherits. Right, my prisoner. Right, let's put him under house arrest. Right, come on people. Get up there. So, Brock, my nephew, now wants to... I want to select a child, I want to select a thingy. Just wander over here and check that I have put someone with speed boots in this army. which I don't think I did, but let's make sure. No, there's no one with speed boots. Right, there's someone with speed boots. Ooh, I'm coining money. Like 10 per month. Yeah, considering that, I've been running this empire at a deficit for quite a long time. The holding somewhere is under siege. But okay, I don't care. While we're waiting for people to assemble, we can start assembling some kills. That's my alarm. Right. Only a few thousand more bits of Egypt to schlep through. What have we got in our pockets? Aggression pacts. Excellent. Oh, they're getting there. They're getting there. Any minute now. We'll end up back in England. Well, I say England. Hang on, are you working any further than that daft state?
Because you thought they were going to be going by a different route.
Oh yeah. Right, so let's check that. Military. Nothing is raised. It's time to save and state. The year is 1319.
Yes, I haven't currently got the window open, so it'll take you a little while to shut it down.
Right, anyway,
So,
1319.